Hello everybody and welcome to Luxury Benefits channel. My name is Sviatoslav and today we will talk about vegetables, foods and drinks that are good for the eyes and health. Cabbage, potatoes, kiwi, carrots and cranberries. Cabbage. It contains easily digestible carbohydrates, vitamin C, D, E, K, P, folic acid. It available only in fresh white cabbage and amino acids. Potassium salts are also present. Sodium, calcium, magnesium, iron, a lot of iodine. Cabbage is the record holder for sulfur and which allows you to clean the mucous membranes of the stomach and intestines. Ascorbic acid in cabbage is the same as in lemon. It is enough to eat 200 grams of raw cabbage to satisfy the daily human need for this vitamin. Moreover, vitamin C is preserved in cabbage when fermented and when juicing, however, it is destroyed during cooking. Cabbage contains lutein and zeaxanthin, which accumulate in the retina and allows good vision for a long time. Their main function is to protect against harmful effects of light, especially from blue shortwave light. In addition, these substances prevent the appearance of cataracts, and their effectiveness is so high that the treatment of macular degeneration and cataract treatment is based on their use. Vitamins A and C responsible for the speed of adaptation of the eyes to darkness and protection from the effects of radicals. Cabbage juice is prepared as follows. Remove several upper layers from heads of cabbage. You can also scald the crushed leaves with hot water. Immediately take them out of the water, drain and squeeze out the juice. However, cabbage juice from fresh uncooked leaves are more pleasant and refreshing better. Alternatively, you can grind fresh cabbage leaves in a juicer. Since in the extracts of vitamin U there is more than in flowing juice, the squeezing should be done as hard as possible. It should be remembered that after 1 or 2 days, even if it's stored in the refrigerator, the juice begins to lose its medical properties, so it must be cooked regularly. Cabbage juice inhibits the conversion of carbohydrates into fats, therefore it's useful for obesity. You can drink it 30 minutes before meals and between meals several times a day. Daytime, the juice rate in this case is 300 milliliters. It should be remembered that adding salt to cabbage or its juice destroys its beneficial effect. It is also not recommended to carry out filtration or pasteurization. It's useful to take half or 1 glass of fresh cabbage juice 3 times a day for 20 minutes before meals. Cabbage salads are also helpful. If at the same time it's necessary to limit salt intake, then cabbage first washed with boiled water and squeezed out. Potatoes. It is 75% of water, 17% of starch and 1% fiber. 100 grams of young potatoes contain 20 milligrams of ascorbic acid, which is a third of the daily human need for this vitamin. However, vitamin C is also lost when improper preparation. In addition to ascorbic acid, potatoes contain vitamin A, B1, B2, B3, B6, B9, E, H, K, P, citric and folic acids, salts, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, iron and especially potassium. That contains vitamins and trace elements necessary for normal vision. Potatoes contains regulators of fat metabolism. This starch contained in potato has anti-sclerotic properties, lowers cholesterol levels in the blood and liver. High content of potassium salts make it desirable in the diet of people suffering from various diseases of the cardiovascular system. In general, freshly prepared potato juice is anti-inflammatory, wound healing, diuretic, tonic effect. Preparation of potato juice from well-washed potatoes. It's better to take varieties of potatoes with peels scraped off, to pass it through a juicer or rub through a fine grater and squeezed out. For headaches, drink half a glass of juice 2-3 times a day. Juice is used only freshly cooked. It should stand no longer than 10 minutes. Before use, should be shaken up. More recently, it was found that the juice of fresh potato enhances enzymatic secretion of the pancreas and has a sugar-reducing effect. That is why it's useful in diabetes. Initial single portion, quarter of a cup, 2-3 times a day. The juice can first be diluted with water in a 1-to-1 ratio. Subsequently, when well tolerated, it is increased to 1 glass 2-3 times a day. Potato juice can be drank neat or mixed with cranberry, carrot or honey. The taste improves, but the healing effect decreases. Potato juice is not recommended for people with severe sugar diabetes as well as with low acidity of gastric juice. Kiwi. Kiwi is storehouse of vitamins A, E, B1, B2, B3, B6 and especially vitamin C. He is rich carbohydrates, mineral salts, enzymes and tannic acid. One kiwi, medium size, contains vitamin C 65-75 mg, carbohydrates 11 grams, fat 0.3-0.4 grams, 3-4 mg of sodium. At the same time, kiwi is able to burn fats involved in blocking arteries, which in significant degree reduces the risk of blood clots. Moreover, it's a freshly squeezed juice used for 4 weeks. Is most conducive to prevention and treatment of blood clots, reducing the level of fatty acids in the blood by 15%. What's more, kiwi juices improve peripheral blood circulation, has a beneficial effect on the condition of the veins, and magnesium contained in it has a positive effect on the work of the heart. Mineral kiwi green pigment complexes activate proteins, thus stimulating activity of brain. The fiber contained in freshly squeezed juice normalizes processes digestion and promotes the elimination of bad cholesterol from the body. Kiwi juice is recommended for people with reduced immunity, since daily consumption of 1 or 2 pieces, this is 1 glass of juice, covers the daily requirement for vitamin C. At the same time, the combination of vitamin C and magnesium allows the body to withstand stress. Therefore, cardiologists recommend a glass of kiwi juice a day as an alternative to medications. Kiwi juice regulates blood sugar levels, therefore it's very useful for diabetics. Helps the body to fight viruses thanks to vitamin B1 and E. Improves blood composition, retain calcium in the bones, strengthens the immune system and improves tone. The use of kiwi juice is recommended for hypertensive patients, since the potassium contained in it normalizes blood pressure. As an aid in treatment rheumatism to prevent possible formation of kidney stones during treatment atherosclerosis. Kiwi contains high doses of lutein and antioxidants, a set of vitamins in this fruit needed for people with vision problems. Kiwi should not be taken with increased acidity or gastric juice and with the presence of allergic reactions to it. Carrot. Freshly squeezed carrot juice contains a lot of beta-carotene, vitamin B, C, D, E, potassium, calcium, magnesium, iodine, cobalt, Iodine normalizes the function of the thyroid gland, and magnesium removes unnecessary bile and cholesterol from the body. Beta-carotene is very beneficial for eyesight, however, so that it's absorbed and turned into a vitamin. And also you need fats. It is not for nothing that children are given grated carrots with sour cream. You can do carrots salad with vegetable oil. Carrot juice helps with anemia, cardiovascular problems, vitamin deficiencies and general loss of strength, increases immunity and normalizes metabolism. However, it is important to remember not to overuse carrot juice, because of excess beta-carotene overloads the liver. In one day, it's recommended to drink no more than 500 milliliters of carrot juice in several doses for treatment, while such a dose should not be consumed for a long time. And for vitamin saturation, half a glass 100 milliliters is enough. To clean the walls of blood vessels from cholesterol, carrot juice must be mixed with the same amount of beet juice. Carrot juice goes well with other vegetables and fruit juices. Cranberry. Cranberries contain sufficient amount of potassium, magnesium, calcium, copper, iodine, barium, iron, silver, manganese. In addition, they are rich in vitamins C, P, K, B1 and B2, as well as contain flavonoids and organic acids, and because of it, berries retain their freshness for a long time without additional processing. Fructose and glucose are also present. The most healing cranberry fruits harvested in spring, since in them the highest content valuable substances. However, in autumn cranberries there is more concentration of vitamin C. Cranberry juice boosts immunity. Moreover, cranberries greatly enhance the effects of antibiotics. Cranberry juice has anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial and diuretic effects. Therefore, it also used as a general tonic and cold remedy. Potassium salts acts not only as diuretic but also help with cardiovascular diseases and metabolic disorders. Chemical elements such as iodine, manganese can lower arterial pressure, so quite often cranberry juice is recommended for hypertensive diseases. The norm for drinking cranberry juice is 1 glass during a day. You can do several portions. Before use, the juice is diluted to taste with boiled water. Contraindications for use of cranberry juice are stomach ulcers and hyperacidity of gastric juice. Thanks for watching this video to the end. Today we discussed cabbage, potatoes, kiwi, carrots and cranberries, positive effect on eyes and health of our body. Subscribe to my channel and hopefully we'll see you again.